Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Crypto in 5 sponsored by Global Crypto Research. In this short video where we explain crypto in just 5 minutes, we'll talk about why we think Ethereum will go to $10,000. Not so long ago, Ethereum successfully underwent the merge. The foundation of the blockchain network of smart contracts changed from proof of work to proof of stake. This was in short the most significant update to the Ethereum since its inception in 2015. It switched from using energy-intensive technology to a more sustainable system. So in this video, we'll emphasize the importance of Ethereum in the crypto universe and why we have a $10,000 price tag on it. In today's internet, it's not possible to invest directly into base layers. For example, investing in HTTP or SMTP, it's impossible. That's a shame, as countless websites are visited every day and emails are sent to use these internet standards. The financial internet works differently, as a transaction can sometimes be worth millions of dollars. Every action is therefore registered by a different computer, which is expensive. A blockchain must therefore be compensated for every action. On Ethereum, you have to pay a fee with ETH when you make a transaction or program on the network. This fee is then burned, destroyed, or taken out of circulation. To make the link to the current world, you can see ETH as a digital oil. Thousands or to 10,000 ETH are paid as fees and destroyed for these transactions on the network every day. ETH is also used to secure and host Ethereum. In the new proof of stake model, each server or laptop must lock up at least 32 ETH as collateral for the privilege of hosting and validating the network. In return, approximately 1,280 ETH is paid out every day to reward all these computers. Currently, at this moment, there are 13.5 million ETH locked up, which will not enter the markets for the time being. So ETH can also be used as a medium of exchange. Certain tokens, NFTs, are usually denominated in ETH rather than dollars. About 10,000 ETH per day are used for trading NFTs. At its peak, it was 82,000 ETH per day. And finally, it's also possible to use ETH as a collateral and to borrow against it. On Ethereum, ETH is preferred as the only asset that has no counterparty risk and is not particularly volatile in crypto terms. So, for the largest banks on Ethereum, they have 2.4 million ETH in their custody. So, if, the merge, at the beginning of the merge, ETH was still inflationary, but this changed over the last few weeks. It has become a proof of work mechanism that has become deflationary. So that means more ETH is burned than created. So instead of paying out 12,000 ETH per day, the network rewards 1,280 ETH per day in the POS model. This ensures less dilution and even deflationary in the ETH coin. The merge doesn't provide more capacity on the network. Ethereum will still be able to process only 15 transactions per second, which is busy times. It can cost hundreds of dollars per transaction. But that's something that will also change in another update in the future. So Ethereum has become a very dominant position in the crypto world. We expect it to maintain its strong position through the 3 factors. Technic, layer 2 already works and allows you to use Ethereum at a low cost. It won't take very long before account abstraction wallets comes into play. And the economy. Ethereum is a home for the largest blockchain economy in the world. In the financial system on the network, for example, $181 billion was stored at its peak. Thanks to its large economy, it's usually more attractive to build on the Ethereum system. Just like you usually prefer to set up a company in a more developed world than in a developing world. And then the developers. Ethereum has the largest number of active programmers and developers, partly due to the first 2 factors. Due to its large amount of programmers, The incentive to learn Ethereum programming language is high. This will ensure that the community will remain to grow and stay large. This will benefit the technology and the economy on the network in future years. So we believe that the strong position of Ethereum will motivate many companies and governments to work on it and use the technology. This will mainly be done on layer 2s that also guarantee privacy. Lots of applications or use cases can be managed a lot more easily on layer 2s. You would be able to borrow much easier via the blockchain when you can put, for example, your house, car or employment contract as a collateral. Also, music artists can communicate more directly with the audience instead of handing their music files over to intermediaries in the creative industry. The number of things that you don't yet work on the internet can soon be done with blockchain layer 2 on Ethereum. This potential market is huge, and we expect a lot of this will end up on the Ethereum related networks. This next step in digitalizing the world will pour a lot of activity into Ethereum. That ensures a lot of transaction costs paid in ETH and makes ETH staking more interesting. A larger economy on the network will grow financial system on the blockchain, which will create more demand for ETH as a collateral. This will cause to increase the ETH scarcity. And that's how we come to a price forecast of $10,000 for Ethereum in the future. All the mentioned factors will cause a higher demand for ETH in the future, while there won't be less ETH in circulation. And the laws of the economy, they say when there's more demand than supply, price will increase. And we think this will be $10,000 for Ethereum. Thank you for watching this video. If you want the full analysis of Ethereum and other cryptocurrency, you can visit the website globalcryptoresearch.com. Thank you very much, until the next video.